Welcome back, everyone. Well, it turns out there's enough room in Sandpoint for 2 MickDuff's breweries. The owners have decided to open up another location in a building that's worn many hats.
Yeah, we love this story. So the Sandpoint Federal Building was built back in 1928, and since then it has been home to a bank and now a brewery.
That's an improvement.
Yes, it is. Our photographer Dave Summers went to go check it out.
All the woodwork was made by one man, Joel Shoemaker, and he's awesome. It took him basically an entire year, and he's a master woodworker, fabricator, mostly makes cabinetries and guitars. The idea was to be period correct and also to look like mail slots. So he handmade all of this, which is like from the bars to the booths to the tables to everything.
We purchased this building in September of 2019 and it opened up December of 21. We knew of this building, we knew it was pretty historic, and we found out it was for sale. And we came and did a tour of it with a real estate agent, and we fell in love with it. Originally, it opened up in 1928 as Sandpoint Federal Building. This housed the post office, also military recruitment, civil services, revenue service, agriculture, and forestry service. There was also the city library from the late 60s to 99. I mean, locals love this building. Because it was a federal building, one thing I love to show people, you see these vents right here, this is actually a catwalk that the postmaster would walk up and down it to spy on his employees before they had security cameras. So you actually can look both ways up there, and there is shafts with ladders. I believe they called it the lookouts. It was pretty common in old federal buildings.
There's a lot of history and a lot of stories. When they opened up the bank vault, there was these little vials of like poison, that were supposed to go off back in the day, and that was kind of a security measure. And of course they didn't, and everything was fine. But they did such an amazing job renovating that building, and so the bank vault, which is now the ladies' restroom, because that was the postmaster's office, so that's the changing station.
So we actually installed this railing and cut the hole in the floor so people could see the brewery. This is our 5-barrel pilot system. At this location, we have, I think today, we have 17 beers on tap that we handcrafted. We'll be celebrating our 16th year anniversary here in March on St. Patty's Day. That's not a long time for a business, but for a brewery, that's quite a long time. We are currently, I think, the 12th oldest operating brewery in the state of Idaho. Idaho is known for craft beer. We are the #1 producer of barley in the country and #2 in hops. I would say Sandpoint's a beer destination. We have 4 breweries. We get a lot of tourists come in here, a lot of beer drinkers, and it's a great little town to come drink beer.
I love that building has so many echoes of all its past lives.
Great.
That they retained all of that is fantastic.
Poison?
Let's get rid of that at least. But the catwalks over.
You walk in, the bartender says, "Oh, pick your poison."
Yes. Wait a minute, that's not what I meant. No, I love that.
Great. I love MickDuff's, and I always go there and eat when I'm in Sandpoint. Try to go to as many restaurants as I can, but I love going to MickDuff's, especially around lunchtime. So I'm going to definitely enjoy checking out that new building.
Yes, 2.0. We're big fans of it.